Hey, what's up, everybody? Thunderfist 1978 coming at you here on a Monday evening. Hope everybody's had a great day so far. We're going back to Final Fantasy IV, the After Years tonight, and I was hoping I could get through to the end of the game without having to grind, but should have known better. We got to what could be the final battle, or the penultimate battle is more what it appears to be. But it's not all bad. I mean, we'll have a chance to learn more spells, which let's be honest, there's never anything bad about that. And also, could use a bit more gil to purchase more elixirs. But there's also something else I want to take a look at. Which we'll check it out as we go along. It's going to be something quick because I kind of have a theory, but I just need to test it more than anything else. All right. Nope. I was gonna see if perhaps we could cast Reflect on everyone at once, but it looks like that's not possible. I didn't think it was, but I wanted to find out for certain. Because that would have been huge if you could do that. Good Lord, what did Theodore ever do to you? But I'm looking to hopefully learn Flare and possibly Holy tonight. Of course, I don't know how... I don't know how far we are from learning either spell, much less... Oh, Porom just learned it! Oh my gosh, Porom knows Holy now. That's going to be such a game changer. Okay, wait. What level is Rydia? Or, well, more to the point, I wanted to see how far away she was from leveling. So Cecil's going to be the next one to level. And then after him will be Rydia. I feel like this is going to be such a major help, like I'm almost tempted to try fighting Ultima Weapon. Just see how well we do against him. So I guess the A number 1 white magic spell will end up being Arise. Because that's the one spell I can think of that that Purim still has yet to learn. Once Rosa learns Holy, that's going to be like a major game changer. Not yet. Not falling for that. Oh, snap. Hold on, let's let Ifrit go after him. Jeez. Wowzers! Okay, so we need Firaga from let's see, yeah. Of course he did that. Still, though, Holy is going to be such a game changer. Okay, so 46 magic points. It's gonna cost for her to cast that. Okay, we can buy another we can buy another elixir. Can only buy one at this point, but okay, there's something we haven't fought yet. We definitely need more magic points at this point. Come on, Porum, you got this. What? Please. Good Lord. That weapon sucks compared to what we've got. Then again, I don't even remember where we got that Mystic Whip. You know, now that I think about it, the Mystic Whip, I think that's what, I think that's what one source called, Simon Belmont's whip in the Castlevania series. That's the first thing I think of when I see that, weapon name. You know what? I may regret this later, but I do not want to lose my, I don't want to lose any magic points. Or I don't want to lose any gills, what I meant to say. And there's a very good chance at this point that I will lose Gil if I run. That's not gonna do anything. Now that will. Please hit someone other than Cecil or Rydia. I said other than Cecil and Rydia. Still standing. Not for long, though. I knew he was going to do that. This could take him down. If it does, Cecil's not going to get the experience. All right. Okay, Reedy is going to level up really soon. Theodore's going to level up soon. I kind of want to let them level up. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and teleport out. We'll go to... No, wait. We buy elixirs here. Good stuff. Okay. Once Redia learns Flare, I'll be confident in going after hold on a second. Oh, we paralyzed her. Did not want to do that. Ultima weapon. That's what I was thinking of. Wait. Atma weapon or Ultima weapon? I think it's called Atma weapon, but I could be wrong on that. It may actually be called Ultima weapon. Okay, good. Let's see. We will have Cecil take care of the healing this time. Okay, who is leveling next? Rosa will be waiting a while. So Theodore and Redia, the next fight, they'll level up. Well, we'll try it. Okay, so he auto counters physical attacks with stop. what happens when he's hit with magic. Theodora and Rydia both leveled up. And Rydia did not learn any new spells. Oops. I thought the next one to get a turn was going to be Cecil. This thing's going to be hurting for certain, though. There's no two ways about it. Good job, Cecil. I mean, I would really like to see Rosa learn Holy and Rydia learn Flare before we take on Ultima Weapon or Atma Weapon, whatever he's calling himself this week. Okay, that ought to be a big help. Because, I mean, under normal circumstances, he's pretty quick with his actions. Really, dude? She was about to cast Holy. Which is probably why he wanted her 86th. One thing about it, this dude can heal all he wants, but he's not going to heal at a fast enough rate to save himself. Okay. Who are you hitting? And he survived. But how do you like getting a taste of your own medicine, pal? Doesn't taste too good, does it? Okay, let's see. Yeah, we're waiting a while for her. Rosa's starting... Ooh. Porum's gonna level up before Rosa? Yeah, we'll be waiting a while for Theodore. More time than we will for Cecil. Yeah, you just wait, pal. You won't be able to heal what's coming your way fast enough. Assuming Leviathan actually deals damage instead of heals it. Okay, very good. There he goes. That's nice that so many people are immune to that. Shame not everybody is. Wow. Okay, Rosa and Porum both will level up really soon. The others were waiting a while. If Rosa learns Holy, I think I'm gonna go ahead and try fighting Ultima Weapon or Atma Weapon, whichever he is. I used to think he was Ultima Weapon. Now I'm starting to have my doubts. Man, Holy is such a game changer. All right. Okay, let's see. Let's haste Porum. Jeez. Of course. All right. Cecil, if you would, please. What I think I'm going to do right now... I think I may actually try this. But now that other creature that casts Tidal Wave. Ooh, and I just noticed I can buy two more elixirs. But yeah, that other creature that casts Tidal Wave that I didn't beat before, not gonna try fighting it right now. Okay. Let's just see how we do this time. Game, don't do that. Get out of there. Guess what I almost forgot to do? That would have been a lot of gil to lose. All right. Don't do that. Okay. Ooh. You know what? Never mind. Let's level them up. Who knows? Rosa might actually learn Holy the next level. May not work. But I think Cecil will still get experience. Even if the battle ends before oh wow. He still stopped. And Rosa did not learn Holy. I would think she'll learn at the next level. That's when Porum did. And some of the other spells Rosa got before Porum did. No. Get out of there, get out of there, get out of there, get out of there. Now. Thank you. My name is Ultima, the ultimate power, created in ancient times. I am not life, but power in its purest form. All weaker life forms must perish in my wake. Okay, let's see. Let's do that first. We'll haste Porum. Wow. He did not take the damage I thought he was going to take from that. I thought he was going to take a bigger hit than that. Especially since white magic is stronger during a waxing moon. Oh, wow. No. I'll have Theodore haste her. She does need to be hasted. But we'll let Theodore be the one that does it. I can't believe Ultima's only taking like 3,000 some odd damage from that. That doesn't surprise me. Okay, we cannot have Porum We cannot have Forum being KO'd. You just can't. We need her. Oh my gosh, are you serious? Okay, let's wake up Redia. Don't do that! At least he got hit by one of the attacks that does decent damage. Okay, good. Okay, let's see. Everyone shall. We're running out of magic points. Okay. Thank goodness both of those missed. And we needed more magic points, let's face it. Of course. Uh-oh. I should have slowed him down at the start. That's what I should have done. Oh, thank goodness. Yeah, I know he is. He's got me. Unless by some miracle someone survives this. Hey, welcome in, Nick. Great. What were you up to tonight? Get you a shout out here real fast, even though I'm about to buy the farm here. Oh, wow. Redia actually survived that. I don't think it's going to do us any good, but... one can only hope. What were you up to tonight? Okay. We know we're not ready for him yet. At least we've got that confirmed. Ah, Elden Ring. Nice. How did it go? Hopefully better than my fight with Ultima Weapon just did. My gosh. Let's see. Okay, max hit points by 50. That's not going to make a whole lot of difference at this stage of the game. At least I don't feel like it will. Oh, I can imagine. I can imagine it was. I've heard some stories about that game. Yeah, that's what I've heard. I've heard that game takes the No Mercy from Cobra Kai and like multiplies it times like 100 or something. I don't think I'm gonna have any different a result with this fight, but we're gonna try it anyway. I kind of wonder if I'm gonna get any different a result with Porum knowing Holy. We didn't have anyone who knew Holy last time. and I could do without her butting in. Yeah. Okay. See, here's the bad part with this fight. The rule of casting reflect on everyone goes right out the window with this game. Because right before Bahamut actually does Mega Flare, the mysterious girl will cast Black Hole, which will undo every status effect on every character, including Reflect. So if you've got Reflect cast on anyone, that'll take it away. Which is completely unfair. Come on, Rosa. At least get everyone ready for it. See, if you got Shell, if you got Haste, any kind of status buffs at all, Black Hole will take it all away. Although I do have a theory. Will he get that off before? I didn't think so, but I had to try. And only Cecil survived. That is completely unfair. And that's why I feel like I have no choice but to grind at this point. Like to try to get everyone's hit points up where they can survive Mega Flare. But as you've seen, yeah, it's gonna take a lot of grinding to get them to the point where they can survive that. As you've seen, it can be done because Cecil already is surviving it. Snap out of it. Number one option, what do you mean? Now, one thing I do like about this game is that unlike in the original... Oh, you mean like my go-to party? The party you're seeing right now. It just all depends. I mean, I do have Golbez in my party, but, number one, I want to try to save him. Number two, he never gains any hit points when he levels up. He only his max magic points level up. never got into Final Fantasy? Well, I'm going to tell you this right now. I never got into RPGs, period, until I played Final Fantasy. I remember, like way back in the day, I'm talking during the era of Bard's Tale. I don't know if you've ever heard of that one, but it's like one of the early RPGs from the 80s. I watched a babysitter play that when I was younger, and it just didn't look like a fun game to me. Of course, in that game, all you see of the fights, you see a portrait of the character you're fighting, but you don't see, and you just see the text pop up that tells you the result of whatever action you decided to take. But there's no graphic to show you the outcome like there is in Final Fantasy. Right? Yeah, I get that. Now, but like I said, the original Final Fantasy really changed it for me. I mean, a friend of mine rented Dragon Warrior 3 one time, and we had it over, and I played it a little bit, but still, it wasn't enough to really turn me on to RPGs. And good Lord. That was awesome. But then I had another friend when I got to high school who was into the original Final Fantasy, and he brought that over. Wouldn't let me play it because in the original Final Fantasy, you only have one save file. And of course, you're not going to have somebody who doesn't know what the hell they're doing, playing on your save file. But, I liked what I saw enough that, I think it was later on that year I went to a place. It was almost like a super Walmart before there was Super Walmart in my area. They just had a bit of everything. In fact, this place even had a Sam Goody in it, just to give you an idea of just how a little bit of everything they had. But I remember going in there and seeing NES games in a dump bin. And there was a couple I had seen there. There were like two for $40. A lot of the games in this dump bin were. And I had seen two that I wanted, and I had enough money to get them. But when I went back, I looked in the dump bin, and I found a copy of Final Fantasy, like the original one, the same one I had watched my friend play. And I got that instead. Never regretted that purchase for a second. The only thing I do regret is, hello. Oh, right. I forgot all about that. There's got to be a spot in the wall where you'd think there would be, where you can go through and get to that chest. But yeah, so I lent the maps to this guy in high school, and never saw him again. So I learned not to do that. Years later, I saw him at a game shop that was run by a couple of friends of mine, and I called him out on it in front of the owners. So they knew what he'd done, and they were laughing about. I think they were partly laughing because I called him out on it. But you know, one of these days, I'll get another copy of the map. Every now and then they show up on YouTube, on eBay, I meant to say. But the thing is, I got a copy from Canada. So I want a Canadian map so everything matches. Now here's the thing. There's actually a misprint on the Canadian maps. You know, on the back of one of the maps, I forget which one it is. They have a monster chart that shows you everybody's attack rating, defense rating, how many hit points they've got, all that kind of stuff. They put like 46 hit points, I think, for the Giants. And that's just not true. They've got over 200 hit points. If you get a map for the U.S., it has the correct number. But I saw another Canadian map on eBay, and it also had the wrong number on it. So I'm assuming now that all the Canadian maps have that same error on them. Okay, we need to refrain from physically attacking this dude. I forgot for a second that he always casts stop whenever you physically attack it. This is gonna drive me crazy. I know there's gotta be a way to get to that chest. Now would be a good time to look around and try. I wonder if that little section where there's debris is the ticket. Thank you for snapping yourself out of it, Porum. All right. Ugh, I needed that. Well. Great. I think this tidal wave will take it down. So it's really not going to matter anymore whether well, excuse me. Okay, this'll take it out. You're not surviving wholly in your condition. All right, let's see. Theodore is close to leveling up. Reedy is getting there. We're going to be waiting a while on Rosa and Porum. I'm hoping at the next level, Rosa will learn Holy. Uses a lot of holy damage. That's cool. Yeah, I've never actually gotten around to playing Elden Ring, so I don't know a whole lot about it except that it has a reputation for being a very difficult game. That's really all I know about it. Although I did find out something really cool earlier today. Yeah, I can imagine so. I imagine when you really feel like you've achieved something when you beat it. Oh, okay. Different kind of rewarding. Okay, Theodore leveled up. Yeah, you know, another game I can think of that that has a deeper lore than a lot of people than a lot of people realize. Do you know the full story behind Zelda 2? A lot of people kind of write that game off because it deviates so much from the other Zelda games, but I like to think that if more people knew the lore behind it, they'd appreciate it more. I know I do, because I do know the lore. Yeah, but yeah, like I said, it goes into why every princess in every Zelda game is named. Wait, you see that? That's the ticket right there. I don't know how I never noticed that. How I never noticed that stairway before. But that's the ticket. That chest is mine now. Hopefully whatever's in it is going to turn out to be worthwhile. I'm going to have everyone completely healed before we go into it. Just in case there's a monster in a box. All right, dude. Can you take a chill pill? Is that something you have down here? I need you to at least pretend like you know what a chill pill is. It'd be really helpful. All right, cool. Rydia just leveled up. And she did not learn Flare. You know, this is a case where we probably would need Golbez. Only thing is, Golbez has a fixed amount of hit points. There it is. I really don't feel like dealing with this thing right now. Thank goodness we didn't lose any gil. Aha! That's where they were. I think I'm going to keep him with the Protect Ring, though. But what about Theodore? Yep. That was worth it. That was totally worth it. All right, now, who levels next? Porum. I completely forgot about that chest. But now it's ours. Okay, so Rosa, wait, that's the ribbon. That's what's, wait. I just realized something. All elements. Okay, we have a spam bot. Adios. I'm glad we found that. Daggone! That was some pretty hefty damage. Too bad we don't see that out of him all the time, right? So with Porum, she may only have one more spell left to learn. I don't know. Because I know she still has to learn Arise. But that's the last spell I can think of for her. Yeah. Arise has to be the last one. And then for Rosa, it's Holy and Arise. With Rydia, she's got... I know Flare, and I know Meteor. But there's one other one from the looks of it. I want her to at least learn Flare. If she can learn that, and both Rosa and Porum have learned Holy, I'll feel like we're in a good spot to go on. We may not be in as good a spot as I'm thinking, but you never know. Now, if only that tidal wave did that kind of damage against Ultima Weapon. And if only Holy did also. Huh. Okay, Cecil, you hold up on healing everybody. Your magic is just about gone. Okay, so Rosa and... Hold on, I just realized something. Yep. We got to slow him down. Can you imagine if both Rosa and Porom were casting Holy on Death Gaze? He wouldn't stand a ghost of a chance. Ghost. Apparently he knew it. Ghost of a chance. He appears to be undead. Rydia, I really, really need you to learn Flare. Okay, we're not long now from needing to go back and heal. But the good news is Porom is about to level up. Come on, Porom. Not sure what you expected that to do, but whatever, dude. Porom has leveled up. What about you, Rosa? Nope. Run. That could be worse. Four elixirs I'm gonna get. Thank you. hope that takes it down. Then again, I'd like to see Rosa level up. Like yesterday. Okay. I think one more fight we should be able to do. Unless we run into Death Gaze. Which we didn't. Hold up, I got an idea. What if we fight Death Gaze during a full moon? Where Redia's magic is at its peak. And look how much that, look how much Holy's doing, even though white magic is still not isn't at its peak. Still did a crap ton of damage. Okay, so Cecil will be the next one to level up. All right, Cecil, take it away. Okay, this is going to be my theory. It might work. Actually, before I do anything else, let's buy elixirs. Before I forget. Not now. Okay, Rosa's hit points are coming along. As are Theodore's. Okay, now we just gotta get lucky enough for Death Gaze to attack. Get out of there. Thank you. Okay, cool. Boo! Okay, let's see. That is making a bit of difference, though, I must say. If only he hadn't killed 2 people before this fight even started. Or before I had a chance to act, I should say. We may actually get him. It's possible anyway. We may not. We're coming. The amount of damage we've done is pretty substantial. Do not retreat. Okay, this is looking promising. Hopefully that hesitation isn't what costs us. Ooh. Or maybe it's the fact that we're fighting under a full moon. That might be why he's not running. Either way, I think we've got him this time. What a kick in the pants that was. Oops. I bet we would have had Death Gaze right there if he hadn't killed 2 of our people right at the start. I mean, that fight was really going our way. Wow. That'll be good for Kain. No killing anyone. He didn't waste any time getting out of there. I guess what I should have done right away was slowed him. I forgot to do that. It's always them. Always those two. Thank you. Okay, this is going to take it down. Well, I thought it was going to. All I want to do is be able to destroy Death Gaze. So Cecil is the next one to level. Evil! Slow him down, Rosa. Okay. Everybody's good and healed for the most part. And of course he decides he's gonna be the chicken that he is. That is so irritating watching him just run away. Yeah, that Death Gaze often runs in Final Fantasy VI. That's where he's from. And it's interesting how they put other enemies from the games that came after 4 into the sequel to 4. I was hoping it was going to be Death Gaze. Really? Ugh. That's annoying. At least Rosa's pretty quick with Kiraja. I like how she can cast it without too much hesitation. Now, if only she was to learn Holy. But it looks like she's slower to learn it than Porom is. And we're going to be waiting a while before she levels again. Okay, so Cecil will level first, then Theodore. Then it looks like Rydia. Well, no. Porum's got her by just a teensy little bit. Then Porom. And then Rosa is going to level up last of all. This level up cycle. Oh, come on. Oy vey, folks. Come on, take it down, Porom. Now this for sure ought to get it. If it doesn't, then I'm really going to wonder who manipulated the game's code in favor of the enemy. Okay, good. Oh, wow. I did not realize Cecil's hit points had gone to 4,000. I knew he'd be the first one to do it. I just didn't realize he'd gotten to that point yet. Oh, right. Okay, so he's gone ahead and leveled up. So next, Theodore will level. And then Porom. Oh, stop it! How are you gonna miss that many times? All right, cool. Oh, right. Okay. I forgot Theodore was the next one to level. Well, look who decided to show his face. All right, you're going to let him run and you won't let me run? What's wrong with this picture? What is wrong with that picture? Of course, I didn't decide to run until... Oh. I've got to start remembering that he auto counters with stop when you physically attack. We've gotten some pretty good leveling going on, though. At least there's that. Okay, next fight, Theodore should level up. And then next is Porum, and then Rosa. We've got enough gil for 2 elixirs at this point. No, get out of there. Get out of there, get out of there, get out of there, get out of there, get out of there. Thank you. Nope. Well, yeah. We'll do one physical attack, and it'll be from Theodore, since he hits harder than Cecil does. Take it down, Porum. All right, cool. So his max hit points have grown by about 100. Few more levels, and he should be able to endure Mega Flare without falling. Then it'll all be a question of how are the other characters going to hold up, going to stand up to it. Get him, Porum. Oh. Okay, so Porum's the next one to level. So round 3, 4 battles for both Porum and Rydia. All right, that was unnecessary. All right, cool. So I think 2 more fights like that and they'll have it. Depending on how much experience we get from this dragon here. All right. That's not good. Because that just deprived Rosa of experience. She's starting to get there. Rosa and Rydia will level up in the next fight, or they should. Or Porom and Rydia, excuse me. If I said Rosa and Rydia, I meant Porom and Rydia. And I have a feeling that is what I said. Rydia, I'm begging you here, please learn another spell. Even if it's not Meteor, or even if it's not Flare. Learn another spell so I'll know you're on the road to learning it. And she learned Tornado. Now, her next black magic spell is going to be Flare. And Porom did not learn anything. We have a waning moon. Time to teleport. Cool. All right. So we had Torum learned Holy tonight. And Redia just learned Tornado. Few more levels and she should learn Flare. All right, folks. I've got work in the morning, and I'm getting a little sleepy. I don't want to call it right now, but I'm gonna need to. But before I do that, let's get ourselves in position for the grind tomorrow. Thank you to everyone for tuning in. I appreciate you hanging out while I've been grinding. I know this is usually not the most exciting part of RPG streams, but it is necessary at times. Oh, thank you. I appreciate you saying that, and thank you for trusting me with your community, Nicktoon. I appreciate your friendship and just for being here. On that note, let's find someone to pass the love on to, shall we? And I think I see who it's going to be. Mr. Yeti is playing some Star Fox. Let's see how he's doing. Thank you. I appreciate you. So are you. So a while back, I did my first ever deathless run of Star Fox. It was on the easiest path, but hey, I'll take it. Not sure what path Yeti's doing. It looks like he might be closing in on the end, but we'll see how he's doing. But once again, folks, thank you so much to everyone for tuning in. I'll see you back tomorrow night when we continue Final Fantasy IV, The After Years. But for now, this is Thunderfist 1978, signing off.